Hello everybody, welcome back to Great Gaming. Today we have a Ladyhill series. This is going to be the main series. I know I've said that before, but this is going to be the actual series that we're going to do. I promise you. But yeah, I'm not really going with the multiplayer one because me and my friend, we have different activities at different times, and when I'm free he's not, when he's free I'm not. So yeah, we're going to go for a single player series and then I can fit it to working around what I need to do. Alright, going into the gate, we're going to go down to our grass fields, show you that. So the game doesn't come with a gator. Here's the grass field to the left. The game doesn't come with a gator. I've modded it. I've added a Marshall Bell trailer, a Bailey's grain trailer, the gator, crashed into a tree, my bad. Yeah. And then I've also replaced the two old John Deere tractors with Massey Ferguson with a front loader. Alright, this is also our field. It's the bigger one of the two that we've just seen. We've still got other grass fields. I think we have 4 or 5 grass fields, or because we have some on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 6, 7. I don't know. So that's the dairy. We also own a dairy, but I don't know if it's going to stay that way because it might be a bit unfair with the production. Not sure. But we'll probably start going into cows, silaging, milk, and that's probably how we get the most amount of money. Right, I'll go back into the yard now. So these are our 2 wheat fields to the left and right. We're going to be harvesting the one on the left, I think, today. But in other series is where I've stopped and started. We have harvested the one at the back, but we're not going to be harvesting that one today. We're going to be harvesting that one because I think it's the smallest of the 3 and it'll be the easiest. Alright, there's the Marshall Bell trailer, and then the animal trailer, and then the Bailey's grain cart there. But on the left there, might turn that into a silage a bit later on in the series, I don't know. Okay, to the right, that's our workshop. Bales, balers, start with that, and everything in this shed we start with. So that's not been touched. Then the combine and header we start with. And the bits on the left we start with the bell fork, the tractor, the Massey Ferguson, and the weight. We don't start with, I've added that on. Alright, and then we've got that's our silo. Might be a bit difficult getting into there because big tractor equipment's there. Then we're going to park up here. And then this is a harvester, Massey Ferguson. Going to go in the John Deere tractor yet. Sticks are 145. Pretty good. Oh, there we go. Decent tractor, I'd say. Good starting tractor. Alright, not going to get the trailer first. We're going to go get the header trailer for the harvester. Go get that quickly. Take that to the field. And then start harvesting. So I think, yeah, we start with calves. Didn't realise that, so we're probably going to get them, fatten them up. Get them to mature. What's going on? Alright. We're stuck. As I was saying, get them to maturity age and then we'll get milking. But what is going on here? Detach, reattach? No. Alright, get into the harvester, see if we can find something. It's a bit of a problem, I guess. Alright, we're back. Fix the problem. Reset the combine harvester, and then I've driven it back to the field, which is good. Good. And then we will take the header to the field and we'll get to harvesting finally. Because we finally got the combine out. You can see all the tyre marks where I've tried to go in and out. Stop pushing it back. Right. Bit of a problem. Alright. Sorry guys, another problem. It's not going well. It never goes well in my first episodes. Maybe it's just going to be a theme for every single series I do. First episode goes wrong, second episode goes smoothly, and then it just goes smoothly all the way. Because in the multiplayer series, don't know if you watched that or not, thanks if you did, got the combine stuck and had to try and figure how to get that out. Alright. Got the header trailer on the front, try and get this out. It's such a tight yard, to be fair, compared to all the other maps that I've played. I think this is the tightest, especially with the silo there. We're going to have to come in, either come down where we are now, like drive forwards down here, turn around, go back up, and then reverse in, or we're gonna have to go down, around, and reverse. Don't know. Can't get this out. It's so tight here, but hopefully we can get it out and we can get to harvesting this first episode. Right, let's see if this will work. Go down here, reverse it out, hopefully. Oh, it's stuck on that little back thing. If it didn't have that, then we'd be out. But that's the same with most things. If it doesn't have something, then something will happen. So, can't really be. Gonna just pretend I'm not hitting the pole, guys. Like, oh, that was lucky. That was really lucky. Lift it up and down. Alright, let's reverse this out. We got it out! Yahoo! That's good, that's good. Get it out, get it out, get it out. Don't hit anything. Good, good, good. Yeah, I was saying, might turn this into a silage pit because I think it'll be easier. Because where we were, that's going to be where the silage pit is. Oh, it's stuck again. You've got to be kidding me. Why is it stuck again? Come on, man. Gonna reset this. Not that one. Oh, I can't be bothered with all these things getting stuck. Might have to just like not have a harvester header. Just harvest without it. Right. Find where. Okay. Vehicles. And let's see if we can find that thing. Down, 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 down. I thought it's going to be up the top. Oh, of course it's up the top end. I always go the wrong way. It's like gambling. Oh, down. Yep, there we go. Alright. Reset that. How do I do this? There's no reset button. View on map, that's it. And then, aha! Reset. There we go. We're out, we're out, we're out, we're out. Alright, let's make our way to the field. Alright. We're here, we're here, we're here. Will we make it out with this combine? In the way. Nope. Alright. Back. Just so you know, in real life when I drive a tractor, I do not crash this much. Okay, this is just game. So, hire me to drive your tractor, I won't crash. Get it out and get back in. Okie dokie. Get back into here. Don't crash. What's that? We need to have a crash counter. Okay, next episode, I'm going to put up a crash counter. It's going to do a little ding every time I crash. And every time, let's like find a forfeit. Every time I crash, I have to just get rid of £1,000 from the in-game account. Like property damage in real life, like pay the repair bills, and it's going to be £1,000 every time I crash for repair bills and like property damage and stuff. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Alright, let's unfold this. Nope, nope. Ooh, they see me roll. Little dance there with the auger. We are harvesting. We're, like I said, oh, I'm gonna change that. There we go. Like I said, this is probably going to be the field, the only field that I do on camera. And I'm just going to do the other two off camera. But then, I think this would be enough bales to last me through till next August. I might do half a field of bales in one of the fields. Don't know. But I think I'll probably just won't do bales on the other fields, because I'll probably have to bail on camera and it's just going to take ages, and then we're going to have to slow down August like 0.5 speed, when in reality we just want to get going and going and going so we can sell this barley in January, I think it is. make sure to like and subscribe, and then you'll get more episodes like this, but there won't be as many crashes, hopefully. Not promise. But yeah, this is going to be the series where we do a ton of stuff. So I've got it all planned out for this series. I don't normally plan out a series, I just go with the flow. This series I feel like it's going to be a good one, and I've planned it out in my notebook. Do a notebook there, my little red notebook, and that's got all the plans for this series, and it's gonna go good, hopefully. I have a good feel. I got a feel. Copyright. Maybe I shouldn't do that, but I got a good feeling that this will be a good series. So stay tuned, and you have loads of stuff to come. I've got productions planned, hopefully, if it all goes well, and hopefully let's try and get to a goal of most of the land owned by the end. I reckon the thing is, doing it on a single player, getting most of the land owned, it'll be a massive harvest rush, which means you probably have to have multiple combines, area workers, a ton of money. So let's aim for that. I've just seen the map. This yield is not too good. We do have precision farming on, as well as a ton of other mods. If you've got any mod recommendations, I'd love to have realistic mods. I've got the cab one where you can't turn your head all the way around, and I've also got interactive control on this one, which is good, I guess, and then we can like make it more realistic. But if you've got any other mods that I probably haven't heard about to make it realistic, we also have like the additional seasonal stuff. We have seasonal prices, I think, and a seasonal prices add-on. I don't know. But yeah, if you got any other realistic ones, I'll be happy to take any suggestions. If anybody knows what that one is, where like you don't attach the trailer from the inside of the tractor, and it's on the outside and you got to get out, I'll probably use that one. So if anybody knows what that one is, you're watching, you know what that one is, drop a comment and I'll respond. And then first comment to say that gets pinned. Alright, time-lapse time. Alrighty. So, done most of the field there. Unfortunately, I was counting crashes. Don't know if you were. There was 10 crashes there. I was up to 2, but then we crashed 8 times delivering that first load of grain. And yeah, I'm a bit not annoyed with myself. So 12 times! 12 times! How? So yeah, it's a bit annoying that. But luckily we don't have the penalty fine now, otherwise we'd be down to £55,000. I don't know why, but I feel, and I'm gonna keep a tally of these. I'm gonna have a whole tally section in my notebook. How many times I have crashed in this series? So far that's gone up to 12. You know what, put your guesses in the comments, that'd be good. And then whoever gets the closest, you know, their channel, if you've got a channel, gets a shout out in the video at the end of the series. I'm gonna make the final episode, and then we'll have a video after shouting you out. Yeah. So, harvesting. I think I'm just thinking, I don't know why I'm already thinking the next series. I rush so much. I always go on to the next thing. That's the problem with me. I'm doing a thing, and I just think of the next thing. Like, I'm having lunch, or I'm having breakfast, and I'm like, what's for lunch? I'm having lunch, and I'm like, what's for dinner? I'm having dinner, and I'm like, what's for breakfast tomorrow? But yeah, I'm thinking of the next series, which will probably be Saxingham, Norfolk map, UK. Looks good. There's a stream, or what's called a creek, no. A ford. Fjord? No, fjord is the big thing. Ford is the little thing. It's called a ford, I think, and then you got to drive over it. Or I probably will drive over it just for the fun of it. Yeah, even though we're like not doing proper series, I think I've explored quite a few maps, quite a range of maps in this channel. I might not do this whole field on camera. I might finish this field off camera. Yeah, I think I'll probably do that. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. We will be back next episode. See you guys in the next one.